My name is Mike Gaziano, and I'm the Chief of the Division of Aging at the Brigham Women's Hospital. The Division of Aging is a unique division that's a crossroads of many people from different disciplines coming together to address the issues of the older patient. The mission of the division is threefold: to care for the older patient, to do research to understand the aging process, and to educate the next generation of both clinicians and researchers. So I'm a cardiologist by training. The division has a collection of people with different disciplines, as I mentioned. We have people that are trained in oncology, cardiology, surgery, anesthesia, all have a similar interest in the older patient. So I've always had an interest in chronic diseases and an interest in the older patient. There aren't enough geriatricians to touch every older patient. As the population ages and there get to be more and more people, the fastest growing segment of the population is the people over 85. So our philosophy is that we're going to try to understand the disease through high quality research, and we're going to try to apply that by embedding geriatricians in other services. We have a strong interest in that condition that we call frailty. We have those of us in the division that are interested in the well elder patient, and that's one of my particular interests. Like, what does prevention mean in a well 85-year-old? I think some people are often under the impression that it's too late to do prevention in an 85-year-old. It's not true at all. It turns out that a fit 85-year-old will live for quite a number of years, and so thinking about their cholesterol and smoking and high blood pressure management makes an awful lot of sense. The other end of the spectrum is that frail elderly who is beginning to show the accumulation of many conditions over time, and that's the patient that may end up in the hospital, may end up with a lower quality of life. And we're spending much of our time focusing on what are the components of frailty, can we reverse frailty, and importantly, can we manage it? Can we help the family and the patient do as well as they possibly can as they begin to show some of those signs of aging? Can we reverse frailty? We think that there probably are some aspects of this collection of conditions that we call frailty that probably are reversible. There is some data that suggests that if you start doing strength training and balance training for an older patient, that they can begin to do more. We have some simple measures of frailty. For instance, the speed it takes you to walk a certain distance. We call that gait speed. There does seem to be some suggestion that you can impact some of these characteristics of frailty. So aging encompasses much more than just geriatrics. But traditional clinical geriatrics is certainly a part of what we do, but what we want to do is have a much broader vision of the issues that pertain to an older patient.